And welcome back everybody to another adventure for Bard in the Legends of Runeterra. As promised, we are doing the Phase Sorceress next. This is Lulu. We're just gonna dive straight in, see how it goes. Oh, drop my pen. It's another one of the bigger ones. We'll go for the middle champion here, Fizz, in this episode. And we get a power. We can either start with the bouncing blades at blade's edge here. The 1 cost deal 1 to anything. Or we can get when an ally survives damage, grant it +1/1, which will combo with Bard's leveling up. And in my sights, round start, give the weakest enemy vulnerable this round. Interesting. So we always can challenge the weakest enemy on their side, which is kind of nice. Where against specifically Lulu and Fizz. So that's kind of interesting. I was thinking the endurance, because we will have high health allies that take a little bit of damage here and there. And then they will grow. I think that's the right choice. As much as the other one could probably have been nice. It doesn't give us bonuses as such. And it's my opinion that you don't need the enemy to be vulnerable or to have challenge if your own units are so strong that you are kind of forcing the opponent to block you. You just have to have such strong units that your opponent just has to block you and they don't have a choice. It's not 100% that how it works, but like it works a long part of the way. Still not sure how I got here, but I'm always up for a practice match. Sparring student. Right, again I forgot to read the flavor text. Again, I guess I'm falling off that, falling out of the rhythm for that. Oh, we don't have the out the gates any longer. I really loved that ability. That's too bad. Here we will attack before they play anything. Never mind. This guy has fearsome, so we don't have to rush it. Yeah, this one can't block. Fearsome means you need to have a minimum 3 of attack or power to block him, and they don't, so they can't. Sweet.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
Toll collectors, I see. Let us play a bubbling balladeer, or a hungry owlcat, or a bandle commander with a chime on it. With tough on it, nice. There, here, and yeah, indeed, we're taking no damage. That's what matters. Oh, and now my guys are surviving damage and growing. Look at that. I'm definitely not regretting that ability. Very nice. So we have lethal here at the beginning of the round, but I think we play the Bard.
Gift than knowledge.
Go, go, go.
I will teach you.
Yeah. Good start. So, we can get Bouncing Bomb, deal 2 to a unit or 1 to 2 different enemies. Okay. Smooth Soloist is pretty interesting. If you play her, she's fairly weak stats for her cost, but then if we can play her after we've plundered, reduce the cost of all allies in your hand and in the entire deck by 2. All allies, all units. Either that or the Remembrance. The Remembrance is just such a great card. Cost 1 less for each ally that died this round, so we want to have at least 1 die before we do it, but then it summons a random 5 cost follower from Demacia, and technically it could cost 0 if it's like a catch-up mechanic. If we are ahead, we don't have to play it. If we are losing all of our units all of a sudden, then this one becomes really cheap and we can catch up that way, like get back into the game. I love it for that reason. And it can also, if we've lost a unit and it spawns the, I forget what it's called, it's like an angel, then she gets boosted based on the unit dying and is super strong. Oh, look at it, we can get Garen from the previous adventure. We gotta think Lulu and Fizz. So Vi, in fact, is good against those guys because she comes in with challenge and tough, by the way. So that's kind of nice. While I'm in play or in hand, grant me 1 extra attack when you play another card, up to a maximum of 8, which I think will also combo with Bard. So there's that, and then she levels up when she's struck for 10 damage, then she can damage the Nexus for 5 damage whenever she strikes a unit. She comes with Suit Up, costs less when drawn, and grows an ally to 4/4. Not a favorite of mine, but whatever. Patrol Wardens is also when I'm drawn, costs 1 less this round. Yeah, those mechanics, not my favorite. Concerted Strike, pick an enemy, and 2 allies strike it one after another. That's really cool. Bright Steel Protector gives an ally barrier this round, and of course Garen, we know him. He comes with a -1 cost. Oh, I forgot to mention she gets the Studded Leather +1/1. That's quite nice. Zed over here. Zed is a really cool champion. When he attacks, he spawns a shadow here with his stats. And when he or his shadows have struck the enemy nexus twice, which can then of course happen in the first attack if they don't block him at all, then he will level up and become the bigger Zed, where his living shadow also gets his positive keywords, which it's rare that matters, because this one dies anyway, but sure. Unless you have the death mark, which removes ephemeral from an ally to give it to an enemy. And then he also gives us an ephemeral ally, the Shadow Fiend. So Zed's kit is pretty cool, but I'm sold on Vi specifically for this adventure. Combos with Bard and smashing specifically Fizz, but also Lulu with her, seems like a really good power play. Good. Spells chest or gold chest. I'm on the spells chest. Then we would have to face the Fey Blade Twirler, which I think is fine. Yes, we'll go for that. The Fey Blade Twirler stands ready, but you notice she shoots a glance back at her own tails, a little self-consciously. Nice. And see, I forgot. No, this time I remembered to read the little flavor text. Yay me. Good stuff. Shuffle the expensive cards back in, but keep the Bard. Okay, no turn play 1. No play turn 1. Call me not fluffy enough. I'll call you something else. Okay. They're still getting 0 mana. Turn 1 here. What is that? Temple Guard. Alright, never seen this one before, so that must be new. Looks like the Temple Guard, I'm not sure if they call that in Star Wars. Kind of interesting and cool. He's a 2/2, they will attack unless I play a guy that can counter them. Now they won't. Good stuff. Now he's stunned, okay, so we... boom. Battle Commando can for sure attack. Yeah.
Mama is the beast, Mama. Serving lead.
And then we get another unit, a Hungry Owlcat, that we can play this turn. So we have another blocker. I like having a little extra unit. More than we need is better. Okay, chimes. So it's time for Bard. This one has a chime. Oh, they're attacking. Really? they can probably the Flayed Blade Twirler. When you stun, or when they stun or recall a unit, she grows in power, and they can probably do that during the combat here, so that she would get +2. But that shouldn't be enough. I mean, they would have to do it 1, 2, 3 times to kill Bard, and then we can kill her, which is the entire, you know, combo is trying to grow her. So if we can get rid of that, that's really nice. So definitely doing that, and then we are murdering that guy over there. Okay. Here it comes. They're recording her. Okay. Well, that's kind of silly AI. Kind of looked like they had something going there, but not really, right? So, whatever. Okay, so do you play the one with 7 attack or the one with 5 attack, but it has a chime on it, so more health? For Vi. I think that... the chime.
Here comes the punchline.
And they can't even play, alright. You kill the Fey Blade Twirler, and then everyone else just attacks. They're stunning a unit, yeah.
Underestimate. I dare you.
But that's fine. They're not really gaining board control at all, so we are definitely winning this.
Traditions are lost if not passed on.
I suppose that's true. Let's throw down a Starlight Stack. Look at that art real quick. It's a very interesting animal. We got some guys down there. Okay. Oh, I couldn't have done anything against this. I like how they just kept playing the game while I was looking at different things, but sure. Just throw it in. It's lethal right now unless they do something. That I feel like... No, they couldn't have survived this either way. It's still lethal. Yeah. They could have called a Bard, but they would still have taken exactly 7 damage. So it didn't matter. And the AI tends to just do something when it's already losing. It just throws whatever it can do. Or sometimes it'll just sit there and take it. Or whatever. Let's see. Defective swap bot, sorry. So, play, it swaps my stats with another unit, and that can be an enemy unit. You do give it 4/3 back, so like you want to target a really high-powered enemy unit, or a really weak allied unit that you want to give better stats. So there's some potential play in that. I'm not sure that that's the one we're looking for here. Unlicensed innovation is nice. Summons an illegal contraption, which is a 5/5. Costs 6 though. But with plunder it would cost 3 less. And then suit up would summon a mighty Poro. And we already have this one, right? Yeah, so then each one of my suit ups would summon a mighty Poro, and I think for that reason that makes them significantly better. The mighty Poro it being a 3/3 with overwhelm. Now we're talking. Easy choice. Then we are in a treasure here, not a shop, so we can definitely select something here. Select a spell to add 2 copies to your deck. We can abstain. Let's see. Assembly line summons 2 forge workers for 6. Draws 1 card. Take heart. Grants a damaged ally 3/3. And predicts or on guard gives all allies challenger this round with -1 cost. Leaning towards the take hard, although we could reroll this one, because I feel like, well, it's a green shop, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's take the take hard. Assembly line would be nice with the draw. No. We need more spells. In general. Support group. When the foe's units is supported, granted +1 attack. Interesting. Herald of Spring. The horned beast before you turns to regard you with a dark, solemn eyes. Come to think of it, it does look pretty noble. Indeed. It's not dark eyes though, the flavor text doesn't fit the picture. Bad game, uninstall. Alright, suit up, you definitely don't want to start with it in hand. It is better if drawn from the deck. And I suppose I'll keep the babbling balladeers here. Okay, we did get a 2 cost, that's nice. Now. And now this one's cheaper. But this one has a chime. But I feel like you should play this one while it's cheaper. See, that's why I don't like those cards, because I feel forced to play them when I draw them, and sometimes like this one here we drew it when we couldn't play it anyway, and then this just feels like a wasted mechanic because it's part of the card, you know, value in general is that is taken into consideration already. That little thing, and sometimes it works out, but I feel like very often it doesn't. Anyway, I digress. I feel like this guy always gets Challenger. Oh, and that's because he has a Skirmisher Shaper, so that's not so weird. He gained Fury. Nice. So now he grows when he kills units, and we can kill that one without taking any repercussions. Okay, so this feels like a really easy fight right now. The Fuzzy Caretaker. Huh, nice. I always thought he was a 4-legged creature. Now that I look at it, I can see he's actually 2-legged. But it kind of looks like he's like a beast of burden here, carrying a load. But he's actually like a farmer. I never knew. You have a chime, Mr. Bard. Blow that horn. We've never cast a spell. Now we have the opportunity. Draw a follower, then activate the effects of all boons in the top 3 cards of your deck. Oh. And we can see here there are 8 chimes in 21 cards, so fair chance of at least 1 or 2 being in the top. Not that we really need it right now, but that's an option. We could also do Vi. Yeah. She gets a keyword for free. Oh, she got regeneration. Very nice. But I'm gonna steal the elusive unit so that we take that one off the field. Or challenge it, I should say. Oh, no. He can do that. And then he takes 1 damage, which grows him because of our power. And then Vi will challenge this one here. She gets +1/1 for taking the damage, and then she also regenerates all the damage taken, so that works out perfectly. Oh, he also had regeneration. Okay, wait. Just murdering here. Everything is just working out. Yeah, except that. Okay, whatever. Still killing that elusive unit. Lovely. And she heals up. Very nice. Now with more health. A swole scroll. Alright. Do we have any buffs on anything? No, we do not. 13 chimes in 20 cards. Okay, now let's try the Bard's Traveler's Call. There was only 1 more chime in that. Okay. And then we play the Patrol Wardens. I should have played something with the chime. So then the Babbling Balladeers. Scout. Not too shabby. So let's do it again. 2 chimes there. And Bart didn't level up yet? Damn. Okay. Oh, okay. The AI just gave up.
That stands for victory.
Nice. Alright, so next up should be the mini-boss. We can get the Mystic Vortex again. And while it's in play, the enemies have -1 attack. But that's only for countdown 2 turns, so it doesn't really matter. Academy Prodigy then, with quick attack 3-1. And then when I'm summoned, draw 1. We kind of need some more draw. So leading towards that. And then Captain Pharaon, when I'm summoned, create 2 decimates in hand. That thing. And 8 for 8. And with barrier. I mean, the vortex is great, but the item doesn't do much. It does something. And the chimes. And it gives us a draw. Okay. Sold. So, did we already have a Take Heart? We do. So we can gain another item attached to that. Oh, this is select a card in your deck, so we have all of these. Right. We can get quick attack to the Bandle Commando. That's not super important. We can give Cosmic Binding -1 cost. Maybe that's the play. Yeah. Oh, we can reroll this one. It's green. I'm always wary of using the rerolls because sometimes we end up in a spot where we really need a reroll, you know, and so then when we don't really need the reroll, there's a decent option. We usually just take it, buy cards with 300 money here. So a Stormclaw Ursine. Other allies with 5+ power have Overwhelm. We can fairly often achieve that. Interesting. Yes, but some of them already have Overwhelm, like the Starlight stack. Well, she's the only one, really. The Golden Sister. When I'm summoned, summon the Silver Sister. Right. And a lifesteal unit would give me an opportunity to heal in battles, which heal the Nexus, which we don't have right now, and that is quite nice. With Challenger 2, Siphoning Strike. An ally strikes a unit. If it dies, grant allied champions everywhere 2/2. Okay. I also want that. Here's the Mighty Poro, and we can summon Mighty Poros with a Take Heart. So they would come in with barrier if I buy this one. Goddamn. Alright, we're definitely getting that. I want a Silver Sister. And then I'll get the Siphoning Strike, just one. Then we could buy another thing. Marai Warden. When I'm summoned, summon a random 1-cost follower and you draw 1. No, we will leave it at that. Got some good additions here. Our healings are full, so we come into the fist fight with full health. You're not sure how a little aquatic creature like Fizz can stay soaking wet this far into the glade, but perhaps it's best not to ask questions, indeed. Round start, refill all players' spell mana. Okay. And he's really annoying. But I am sure that we will be fine. I'll keep both of these. Let's throw out the Remembrance for now. Oh no, we get a lot of spell mana in this fight. Huh. Interesting. So we keep the Remembrance too. But now we don't have turn 1 and 2 play. This could be bad. It's a little bit greedy what I'm doing here. I guess we're fighting. Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and they started with the fists. Alright. I like the music. Ah, they drew a stone stagger. Perfect. Very lucky. Petricide Hound. Oh, they have Formidable, that thing I haven't explained yet. This is one of the newer attacks. Not from the newest expansion, from the previous one. And they strike with their health instead of their power. So it has basically 2-2, but you can reduce its attack by killing it, basically, by damaging it, right? Which is an interesting mechanic for sure. Fizz, if we haven't explained him, he says, when we play a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me elusive this round, so we gotta be watching out for that. They gave him a giant stealth, so he has a bit of extra health. And he becomes, oh, I'm not sure I've seen this art before. Look at that. Nice. He has a thing with sharks. When he's leveled up and he Nexus strikes, he creates a Chum the Waters in hand, which looks like this, and it summons a long-toothed shark. That's his ultimate in League of Legends. Anyway. Okay, and they are allowing me here to punch Fizz or kill the Petricide Hound. We're going to kill the Petricide Hound. That makes him take damage and survive. So that he grows +1/1. Now he has 3 attack, and so next round he can challenge Fish and kill him. And we have 3 attack. We can summon the Remembrance, but I don't think I want to do that right now. These guys have chimes on them, so summon one of them. Pokey Stick, dealing 1 to the Nexus. Okay, whatever. And they draw a card. So they have no more mana. They can't do anything to save Fizz. Perfect. And we attack with you too. Very nice. Patrol Wardens. And they have another Fizz. Yes, you are. We're not going to play the Patrol Wardens because I want my Bard out. Maybe not. Patrol Wardens and... I'm thinking maybe we can get away with playing the Remembrance this round after they trade some units. That would be kind of interesting. Depends on what they play here. This is now elusive also. What is this? Tricksy Tentacles. Opponents discard their lowest cost card. My Hungry Owlcat, no! That was actually terrible. We were wasting 2 mana. Damn it. Should have played the Bard. See, this is really cool, and you'd be tempted to have an ally strike Fizz, but that's where they can interrupt with a spell. So I think we have an ally strike the Marai Warden here, and that will level up or give extra bonuses to my 2 champions. We can't then play them also, so we'll just play a Babbling Balladeers after. Or maybe we play the Babbling Balladeer first and see what they do. Benemone. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the thing. So here he has faded, so this should give him +1/1, I think, for being targeted. And he can kill this guy over here, even better. Unless they play a spell to save him. They did not. Nice. Okay, and we're definitely attacking with everything. Yep. That's lethal, so now they have to block something. And we get to kill Fizz. Lovely. My units grow from it as well, and they have another Fizz. Of course. Look at him. Alright, it is time. Let's play Vi. Oh, she got elusive, so she can block Fizz. We'll play a bird. Oh, and Fizz is leveling up. Very lucky that Vi got elusive here so that we can actually block him this round. Otherwise, it would have been super annoying. Oh. Weekly bubblefish. Reduce my cost per event for each spell you played this game. Alright, and then they get a random 1-cost spell. Very nice. So they paid 0 for him. They just keep playing things. Alright. A suit up. Okay. Time to play Bard. They're pranking my cards, making them more expensive and stuff. I kind of want to play the suit up on the Hungry Owl Cat. It's a little bit more expensive because of the prank, but still worth it, I think. Oh no, that will summon a Mighty Poro, which we don't have room for. Ah, so that's a waste. We shall not do that. We will attack with everything here. We have challenge on use. Let's kill Fizz. Good enough for now.
I don't think so. Not today.
Oh, forcing me to discard my lowest cost card, but we could spend it first. Well, I'll spend the take hard to save this guy here. So this is a prediction. We're putting one of these cards on top of the deck. I will go for a Cosmic Binding.
Not this time.
That's how we do it.
Vi levels up. Another Fizz.
Hey, Zap. Need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
We don't have to play anything right now. Here come the pranks.
You weren't using that.
They're making that super expensive. Alright, so
1-2 punch.
you block Fizz. You block that guy, and then we kill... Oh, I have to stun an enemy? Oh, lord. Okay, so we don't get to kill this guy. Doesn't matter. Alright. One lethal punch coming up here. nice. Vi punches the Nexus the extra time for good measure.
And that
Victory.
knockout.
KO. An item for a champion. An extra copy. Ooh, what is this? When I'm summoned, refill your mana equal to my cost. Oh lord. The mana deposit. Can't argue with that. Who gets that? I mean, Vi is more expensive. Also, I love Vi. She's so good. Yeah. We're playing Bard. I like Bard. And the Gwynto's Rage Blade that he has, it makes him pretty damn strong. So, we'll double down on him and say thank you guys as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed the first part of the Lulu adventure. More coming soon. See you then. Bye-bye.